Hey my please welcome back to my channel, and if you are new on my channel, my name is Nitika, and today I am giving review of my first smart read, which is actually a book written by Mercedes Ron and is already been adapted into two movies. First is My Fault in Spanish version, and second is My Fault London, which is British version, and or you can say UK, which is a very popular book. And if you haven't guessed, it's fine. It's my fault. I've already given you hint. I'm so silly. I've already told you, but I think my viewers might be sillier too, like me. But it's absolutely fine. So actually, today I'm going to tell you why you should read it, how the book is, what's my personal experience and everything. And so yeah, let's dive into this review session and let's start with the video. So yeah. Okay, everyone. So now I am giving you quick synopsis for all those people, those who have neither read the books, neither they have watched the novels, neither they have watched the movies. It's completely fine. So for those, I'm giving you quick synopsis. So first of all, Noha, she is the female protagonist. She is 17-year-old. Nick, on the other hand, he is 21-year-old. So Noha is actually moving with her mother's new husband, that is William, in a huge fancy house with an extravagant house in a very luxurious life. She comes from a mediocre kind of family and she struggles, okay? And guess who lives there is Nick, okay? He is actually arrogant, cocky, he's hot, of course, and he's completely into something kind of a bad boy kind of cliches. Like he's into illegal fights, illegal races, illegal parties, he's into that. And cherry on top is that he is her step brother. Yes. And you know what matter slips more when they fell in love with each other. Of course, it's a fictional, okay, do not judge it, it's a fictional kind of a thing, but the tension is real. The tension is real. Of course, their love story started with hate and enemies, kind of a trope, but eventually it turned into a sweet love story. But of course, everyone is hiding something from each other. That is, they're hiding their traumatic past, they're hiding their baggage, their emotional baggage from each other. But definitely, there was a spark from starting between them, and eventually they fell in love. And but yeah, they all are hiding from each other something. Noha mother is hiding something from her. Nick father is hiding something from him. Nick is hiding something from Noha, and Noha is hiding something from Nick. So this is something which is going. Everyone is hiding something from each other. Okay, and they have a lot of secrets, lot of family drama, lot of danger, lot of emotional baggage. Everything is there. This story is actually doesn't give me a vibe of kind of a story. It doesn't feel like fictional. It gives a like real life scenario kind of problems which happens with every person, that you don't know what coming next for you. Anything can happen, and it's just that you have to accept your fate. So it's about that. So let's quickly move forward. Okay, you might be thinking that I am saying here and I'm looking here. It's because that I have written everything on my laptop. So I'm currently looking over here and then telling you guys it's better, right? To write it down, to jot it down, everything, whatever I want to say and then speak. So yeah. Okay, let's quickly just I'm going to tell you, if you haven't watched the movie yet, please do read novels. And a quick triggered warning, not a triggered warning but a warning for all of those guys who cannot handle emotional drama and everything. Please, please do not read it. And if you're not 18 plus, then please do not read it, because this book is 18 plus and it is literally the smart book. This is my first smart book. For all those people who are not 18, do not read it, because I read this first time and I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell? This was my first word that came out of my mind, like my mouth, and I was like, what is this? This was actually suggested by one of my friend, but the book series, the trilogy is very addictive. If you started once, you cannot leave for one single time. You will definitely complete all the trilogy in 1 month. I completed in 1 month. I do not even like reading, but this series is that addictive. So please, this is a warning from my side to you. So yeah, let's discuss the tropes now. So now let's discuss about the trope. So the trope I have already told you, like earlier also, that this deliver the trope of enemies to lover, of course hate to love, kind of a trope. And but the novel is like very nice. It's a slow paced novel, so it's not that very slow, but it is a slow pace, so you would definitely would see how the character evaluate, how they change, how they revolve everything, how you would able to sometime even, like in practical also, like you will feel like sometime at some portion of like while you're reading, you would feel like you would be able to connect with them. So this is something which I was able to do from starting because this was something at some point of time while I was reading the traumatic past. Of course I didn't had a traumatic past, both of like them, but definitely I had a traumatic past in my school life and everything. So somewhere or the other, we say that our mental mind, our health do not affect that much, but it definitely do. How your surroundings are, it definitely affect your health. So yeah, so the tropes are like enemies to lover, forbidden romance, bad boys and good girl. Of course it's a bad boy kind of a vibe and good girl, because Nick was into illegal fight, illegal parties, even into like illegal car races. But you know what, the best thing was, like, one thing was common between Nick and Noah was like the car racing scene. And the car racing scene from both the movies, no matter how the bad movies were, because they were like high paced and everything, they were going in a different flow. I didn't want to talk about the movies, but definitely one thing was like good, was the car racing scene. Definitely that stole my heart. That literally stole my heart. But the conversation and how the character evolved and evaluated themselves, how they changed, everything was better. The conversation, the character development, and the bickering part, the chit chat part, the gossips, and everything was much better in the novel, which was not there in the movie. The movie was very high paced. Of course, My Fault London was better than My Fault, but still, I personally believe novels would definitely hold a special heart in my place. So, it's a slow one with intense moments. Of course, they have a conversation, they have a chit chat, they have bickerings, everything. Of course, they both have traumatic past, and I really love that how two broken people meet each other and heal something that they never broke, which was really nice. And I really fell in love with these tropes. And I earlier said that I'm not going to give you any spoiler, but uh, my fault was very nice. In my opinion, was very nice. Your fault literally broke me. And there were few conversation which was not shown in the movie, which was should be shown, especially the confession part, uh, like how Nick like told Noah that he really genuinely loved her and he was ready, willingly changed himself for her because she hated violence, and he was willingly ready to change himself for her, and I really love that part. But eventually there was something else written in their destiny, so yeah. But I'm going to give you a little spoiler for you all the guys, that Our Fault is going to be super fun, but it's an emotional coaster ride. Okay, it's going to heal you, it's going to broke you. Sometimes some pages you will literally cry, some pages you will giggle, some pages you will shout, some page you will laugh, like die hard, but the books, the trilogy is super. It's super. It's that addictive. I really loved it. I really, really love the trilogy. So yeah, it's like my opinion. Please go ahead, read the book instead of watching the movie first. Please read the novel first. It's my opinion. Please, 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 please. It's my, like, you can say I'm insisting you, but definitely the book was much, much better. Much better. Very much. And yeah, what else was I was talking about? Okay, if you ask me like which is my favorite, like in the entire trilogy, would be My Fault and Our Fault. Your Fault, I will omit that book because it was like a very emotional coaster ride for me. It At some pages I was laughing, at some pages I was blushing, giggling, and everything, and in some pages, especially last two chapter 52 and 53, made me cry. So I don't want to talk about that book. It's very bad. Experience was very bad because a person like me who doesn't cry even watching emotional movie cried while reading that book. So you can understand that this book is that addictive, and you can like literally connect with the book. So I don't want to talk about Your Fault. Your Fault is very much kind of something that I don't want to talk. It's that emotional ride for me, especially the breakup part. Oh my god, I cannot discuss. Okay, one thing was also missing, that was the characters. Few of the characters were missing in the movies, which was shown in the book. And I was like, where the hell are those characters? Where was Charlie? Charlie was not there in Your Fault, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was literally yelling at the director while I was watching the movie. Why the hell the movie? When I came to know like about the confession part, when I came to know about like the cheating part, like Noah did that to Nick, like gave her mother photo, Nick mother the photos, and I was like, this never happened in the book. Why? Why this? Actually, robbery took place in their house, and that was taken up by like robbers, but never by Noah. Noah would never do that to Nick. Actually, Nick didn't pick up Noah call, and that led to something which should not be. And I was literally yelling. So few of the plot were changed, which literally made me frustrated. And I don't want to talk about the movie. The movie was, let's not talk about. The movie was worst. I should not say the worst. Personally, my opinion. Okay. So yes, what I was going to talk about. Okay, that why you should read it. I've already given you the reason that it is addictive. The chemistry is very nice. The conversation are very nice. Okay, the character growth was shown. Okay, how the character evolved, how the character changed. Everything was shown in the novels instead of movies. If you are relying on movies, you are highly mistaken, guys. You can never understand movies better than novels, because novel is something which is like written in depth. So for all those who haven't watched like movies and neither they have read the novels, please go ahead and read the novel, because it's better to read the best and then criticize the movies part, because I hate the movie. I'm so sorry I'm saying that, but I hate it. I definitely not loved, but somewhat liked My For London, but not loved. Definitely, novels would have a special place in my heart. I really love them. Okay, the writing style was very nice. It was, of course, slow pace and everything. It was like the writing style was kind of, you can, as a teenager, you can definitely connect with it. As we teenager feel like we have lot in our life. Of course, we have lot in our life. We have struggles and everything which we don't show. So definitely it was kind of a teen drama which was giving, and of course the age gap, everything was good, very nice. I really loved it and was very amazing. Of course, I love slow pace drama, but the addictive drama, addictive. Okay, but the addictive one. I really love the bickering part, the conversation part between Noha and Nick, how they confronted each other, how they even actually talked about their traumatic past with each other. That was amazing. They were able to share their traumatic past and they were able to understand each other, which was very, very nice. So, kind of emotional depth. So, I really love that part. And a little, like, kind you can say, is my personal favorite book line would be like when Nick said that I would be your light in the darkness. I don't know correct line, but that is somewhere close. That he was ready. Is like I was when I read that line. Like was that? Uh, I am. I don't remember the line. Shit. I said right now. I forgot. Okay, let it be. So, the warning that I've already like warning that I've already told you that this book is not for those people who are emotionally triggered because I don't feel emotionally triggered, but this book literally made me triggered because it had some point where I literally sobbed and I cried, especially chapter 52 and 53 of Your Fault. I literally cried. Let's not talk about it. It show violence, it show domestic violence, okay, reckless behavior, passionate, some red flags straight and everything. But even content warnings, I've already told you that this is 18 plus book. If you are not 18 plus, do not read it. But if you laughed after by Anna Todd, which is a movie, of course, then you would definitely love My Fault trilogy, Kipple series, because this is like wow. This is wow, literally wow. You should definitely go ahead and read if you haven't read the novels. And so yeah, this is the review of My Fault trilogy. I hoped you loved it. I actually made the previous video, but there were some glitches in the video. I'm so sorry for that. So yeah, this is it for the video. If you haven't like subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe it, like this video and share this video, and please go ahead and read novels. And yeah, until we meet next time, keep your spirits high, your dreams higher. Catch you later with next video. Bye bye. Bye.